So that's kind of the cookie cutter way of how we did it. We just followed the procedures, followed the guidelines, but really this is kind of a summary of what we kind of did this summer. This whole process, by the way, started in around the April-May time frame. And I like to say we accomplished quite a bit. I mean, like I said, it started in May, June. We had initial discussions with the county water managers. There was this scramble to find out, I remember we did something. We attended some kind of a workshop in 2008, 2009. I think Cliff Lum was around. Cliff, are you here? Scratch your head if you're here. No? Okay, so Cliff was around. They made a really good attempt at Hawaii Warren at that time. Unfortunately, like I mentioned, there wasn't a lot of traction amongst the other three managers at the time, and Warren kind of got pushed off to the side. So the first thing that we needed to do at that time was to get some kind of a commitment. We emailed everybody, we talked to everybody, the 4 county managers, and although they may not have known, remember they're brand new, they may not have known exactly what this Warren was, they understood in concept what it was, and they could see the usefulness in it, the utility of it. And so that's how we started, with that level of commitment. From then on, Safe Drinking Water Branch and the Board of Water Supply offered to facilitate the numerous conference calls, workshops, tons of emails, and discussions on the specific issues. Reimbursement, of course, being one of the major issues that was brought up, and Ray provided a really good discussion on case studies and the different ways that reimbursement could occur. And we also discussed other issues regarding even who was going to be on the leadership team and on the steering committee, and in what manner they were going to participate. The bylaws were drafted in September. Erwin Kawata from the Board of Water Supply took the lead in doing that, and that's been going back and forth for a while. As of today, we don't have it actually acknowledged and approved by the 4 county managers, but that's really imminent. We're very close to getting that done. By early October, we were confident enough as a group, as like a Hawaii Warren working group, to approach the local emergency response, emergency management type, or partners, I should call them, at the county and state level. So we were able to actually work with or meet with the City and County of Honolulu Department of Emergency Management head, Mel Kaku, who's in the back there. Thank you, Mel, for hosting us at that time. And we were able to network, or literally network, or video conference with the State Civil Defense as well as the other counties out there. And the thing that I took back from that, and Mel, I want to thank you for that, is he, in that room, at the end of our presentation, made a point of acknowledging the importance of our Warren program. He got it. He basically saw that Warren, amongst the county level, the state level, the federal level, all the existing network of emergency management programs out there, Warren had a niche. It met a niche in the needs, or the gap analyses that you folks like to refer to. And he proclaimed that, his support and understanding of that, to the other counties and to the state civil defense in front of us. And I felt that was the point at which we became real. We became relevant in our efforts. So it validated everything that we had started from back in April and May up to that point. So Mel, again, thank you very much for your support on that. And of course, this is all leading up to being able to do these presentations and bring these Warren experts in to this HWWA conference. But again, that's up to now, and there's still work to be done. The next steps that we're looking at are to finalize the steering committee, the actual specific steering committee members, get them nominated and get them voted on, and approve the High Warren bylaws. We're looking to develop and sign that agreement sometime before the end of the calendar year 2012. I mean, we can always wish and hope, and we might as well set a goal and a tough one to meet at that. There's no sense in me saying, well, you know, let's shoot for summer 2013. Well, let's face it, guys, we're all busy, and truthfully, when are we going to really start working on something that's due in summer 2013? We're going to start in summer 2013, right? So we're aiming high. This is, once we get High Warren up and running, this is part of the maintenance portion. We hope to meet on a monthly or quarterly basis. We hope to continue to educate the High Warren members and network with our emergency management and response partners across the state, county and state level, FEMA too. And even when the time is right, look into expanding High Warren to include potential wastewater, power, solid waste partners. I mean, Warren in most states is water, wastewater agency response network. Right now we're starting out only with water, so water agency response network. There's no reason why we can't incorporate some of these utilities into our Warren. And we're going to continue to network with Warrens across the nation. Let's face it, 47 or 48 other programs have done everything, been there, done that, made their mistakes, learned from them. We can learn from them and continue to learn from them as we go forward. So, well, okay, so we've got a casino night coming up, so we'll do some wild rumpusing a little later. Are there any questions? Yes?
How or when will you get the water systems involved with the water program?
We hope to get the private water systems actually involved on the steering committee. So we intend to get them on the steering committee from the very beginning. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Great. Round of applause for the gang. Thanks, everybody. And thank you. Well, this concludes this session, so, hey, make a lot of money tonight.